Just a quick video showing why I still use a PowerMac G5 computer in 2014. If you would check the date, excuse the screen sharing with it being all weird. Oh, hello. Yeah, 25th of December 2014. Yeah, this G5 dates back to 2005, so yeah, different machine from a different time. It's a dual 2 GHz PowerMac G5, not liquid cooled, so not liquid cooled. So I basically won't turn it on one day and find a puddle of liquid sat in the bottom of it. That's killed many a G5. 2 gigs DDR2. It's literally the late 2005 G5. The hardware's just there. 11211 G5. 2 gigs RAM, serial number, all that jazz. Dual sound cards, ATA. It's got a stock NVIDIA 6600 LE. It's got 2 SATA hard drives, 250 gig boot drive, and my 2 TB Western Digital external hard drive. I took it out of its enclosure because it was very slow. It was USB 2.0 enclosure, and I stuffed it inside my G5 thinking, no, it won't work. And yeah, it works really well. The main use for this G5 is for archiving old data off various external hard drives I've had over the last couple of years. They've all died or needed backing up, so I've just used the 2 TB drive as a backup. But obviously trying to do it through USB 2. Oh my god, it was 10 hours. So yeah, I've shoved it into G5 now, and I just connect my external hard drive via FireWire, which is faster than USB 2, back it up to the G5, and yeah. You have a partition of the 2 TB drive. It's in archives of storage. Storage is what it says on the tin. It's got backups for my college filming, or university, college, whatever you want to call it. My iTunes library actually lives on this G5 because, well, why store it on my MacBooks which only have SSDs? So I'm not going to be buying a 512 gig SSD just to fill it with an iTunes library. I would want to keep my SSD as empty as possible. So that's the way I do it. We've got all my files from my MacBook Pro before I imaged it, and then basically replace the hard drive with the SSD, videos, pictures. Perk of it being on G5 is I can actually mount this partition on the MacBook via Gigabit Ethernet and still work with my old iPhoto library, so I've not had to basically ditch my old iPhoto. I can just use it when I need it, and when I don't, it's stuck on the G5. So I'm then worried about, oh great, I've got a copy over the photos I need. I can just work from where I last was on that library. I also use this Mac, well, yeah, iTunes obviously. Oh, that's new 70 stock. My whole iTunes library is sat on this G5. Scrolling through the list does make the 2 TB hard drive make a noise. I use it for testing IDE hard drives because this G5 still has IDE for the CD drive. So obviously I've plugged in an old IDE hard drive here just to test it still works. So obviously it's working. I'll do some more tests on it later. No, excuse the cold. I do apologise. Go away, U70 dock. I also use it for data recovery. We've got Stellar Phoenix Mac Data Recovery for recovering raw partitions and bits like that. That's why this G5 is rather good, is because it's got the IDE, it's got USB, FireWire. I can use it for data recovery a lot easier than my old PC, which I used to use, which was very unstable and had issues at the best of times. I've got iWork, I've got Office, Photoshop. Spotify oddly still works on this machine. It's quite an old build, I do apologise. That's my nose. Oh, man. Oh dear, pardon me. Spotify keeps saying that it's not being supported anymore, but it does still work. Obviously I don't want to play any music, I don't want to get shot, but don't support this Mac, but it's still doing it. It's playing. I won't actually play the music aloud, but yeah, it works. In general, it's just a very nice machine. I actually still use it for DVD burning as well. When it's got the super drive plug installed again. Oops. I use toast titanium on the G5 for burning. 10 10.4 is a version of Firefox that's been compiled specifically for PowerPC. So obviously this version is optimised for the G5. It's got ad block, ghost read, so it does speed up the performance of using it for general web browsing in general, actually. Any websites with ads and tracking cookies and all that get blocked by adblock and ghostery, so that obviously helps things load quicker. And you know, it's still a pretty quick machine considering I am screen sharing and recording. You know, it runs modern websites fine because it's obviously built on new Firefox. You know, web pages actually do open properly. You don't get to half a web page and it just completely goes to crap, because Safari on Leopard is really out of date, so it does struggle. There you go, the Apple website's working fine. Let's just, there we go. All the animations are working fine. It's a bit laggy because I am screen sharing, as I've said. But yeah, this machine's pretty stable. Can't really fault it considering I got it for a steal of a price. Yeah, I've tried Linux on it, didn't work quite well. So yeah, I'm happy using it for Leopard. It's not used daily as an internet machine, but it's just used as a general file store and media storage, because obviously it's got 2 terabytes of hard drive space, dual Ethernets. I can just plug out the MacBook directly to the G5 as a port, or just connect to it via my normal network. So yeah, it's a good machine. I've color coded it for which drive's got the most space or the least. Macintosh HD is pretty much full. Archives is getting there, and Storage HD is not too bad. But obviously I can just get some cheap 2 terabyte drives and just slap them in, and yeah, it doesn't really bother me what the machine looks like. It just happens to look like a G5. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Completely rambled on this video, and if I bored you, I apologise. If not, I will wish you good night, and thanks for messaging. Thanks for watching. Take care everyone. Bye.